Hi guys, welcome back to Irish Footy Vlogs. Welcome back to another video of mine. Finally getting around to this video. Was meant to do it at the start of the season, but there was so much going on at the start of the season, didn't get round to doing it. Also, the fact that a lot of jerseys, it took a while to actually release them properly. We were into the season when a few jerseys were released. And once I got to that point, to be honest with you guys, there wasn't enough time. So yeah, into the video anyway. We're doing 19 home kits. So basically every team is going to get ranked in this list from worst to best. So from 19th to first. Just remember as well, this is a bit of fun, and I don't think anyone's list will be the same. So a lot of it is just opinions, basically. As simple as that. I mean, your choice of color could even come into it, you know. But the funny thing is, I was looking through the 19 and there's only two or three that I would say I really don't like at all. Like, so for the most part, the kits are very decent this year, I think, as well. So that's something obviously that is going to be interesting to get into the video. So let's get straight into it, basically. And number 19 is Bray Wanderers. Bray Wanderers. Do you know what plays a part in this Bray Wanderers home kit as well? It's the new crest. I really don't like that new crest at all. It'd be interesting to see what Bray fans think of that one. But the jersey itself, it looks like an actual t-shirt. Every jersey can say it looks like a t-shirt, but it looks like a t-shirt, a white t-shirt with green stripes coming down there, as you can see. And I don't like the way the green stripes separation is a block with the actual sponsor either. The sponsors can play a big part in the jersey, whether you like it or not. It can put it up a few places or down a few places. So that's the thing there. But I'm not a fan of that one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Number 18, they're going to hate me for this one, and so is Billy. Bohemian FC. I'm so used to Bohemian FC having their black and red AC Milan style stripes, basically, guys, that I don't know, I just don't like it at all. It's like red and black, generally a color combo that I actually like, to be fair. But I think with this one, just looking at it, it puts me off that we haven't got their red and black stripes coming down. I don't like the golfy granddad jumpery look on the top half of the red, basically, where you have obviously the kind of diamonds, the black diamonds, and then you kind of have almost pencil style diamonds in, and the collar isn't great either. Billy has it as well, by the way, this kit, or the jersey anyway, young Billy. And sometimes when you see them up close, you think, oh, not too bad, but not having it. Number 17 has gone for Sligo Rovers. And to be honest with you, Sligo Rovers are punished for the fact almost that they don't have a new jersey this year. So you're kind of, you're used to it. It's an old jersey as such. Fair play to them, by the way, for not releasing a new jersey, however, guys, because they could have easily released a second jersey. But it's not the worst jersey in the world. It has to be said, but they're just suffering from the fact that they didn't release a new jersey, and it's just become a bit plain in my eyes because of that. But apart from that, it's not a bad jersey at all. Number 16, I've gone for Cork City. And the good thing about doing this list now at this stage of the season as well, I've really digested a lot of the jerseys. And, I like the green part, basically, but I don't like the white, the way it comes round and it's on the sleeves. I don't think it works well with the green. To be honest with you. Now, if you like that, you probably love the jersey, but if you don't, it just takes a bit off it, I think. The green part is fine for me, and I can understand that they're trying something different, because if you're releasing a jersey almost every year, you have to do something different, but that doesn't really work for me too well. Number 15, I've gone for Longford Town. There's not a huge difference from this to last year's jersey, but prefer the same color combos, bows, obviously. I just prefer the red and the black, to be honest with you. I probably prefer it if it was a bit more, of course it's nitpicking, but I prefer if the red and black was a little bit, skinnier and had more red and black in it, rather than, as you can see there, it has the red, black, and then the red where the crest is, and black again, but then you have the red sleeves. I actually like black sleeves, by the way. If you did it that way, I'd probably even prefer it again. Again, not a bad jersey, by the way. And it's on number 15. Number 14, I've gone for Dundalk. And I'm not a fan generally of a stripe coming down the jersey like it does in the Dundalk jersey, to be honest with you guys. The funny thing is they released a limited edition jersey. I think it was for the Shelbourne game. It was raffled out as well, wasn't it? Dundalk fans will know it was for motor neuron actually disease, which was fantastic to see. But the jersey itself, I actually much preferred that jersey to the one that was actually released as such. And I don't like the zip effect coming down the middle. You could say it looks like a zip, doesn't it? That's actually painted on. I'm just not too keen on that. So yeah, number 13, Derry City. Kind of similar in terms of what I think, because it has the white stripe, the big white stripe, as you can see on each side that comes down. I think if they take that away, I much prefer it actually. Just looking at it there, black collar. I know it harkens back a little bit to harken, get the pun, back to the late 80s when they won the treble and that. But again, it's not a bad jersey, but it's coming in at 13. But the two white, the big white stripes, if you like, coming down as opposed to the skinnier ones, it just puts me off a small touch. Number 12, I've gone for Cove Ramblers, and it's not a bad jersey. It's more maroon and blue than a claret and blue, to be honest. I do like the blue on the sleeves there, to be honest with you as well. I'm a fan of that. The sponsor works well actually with the jersey, I feel, particularly the golden deer. And I just think it's a nice enough jersey. Coming in at 12 and saying it's nice enough. So that tells you that I'm a fan of the jerseys this year. Number 11, I've gone for Internazionale, also known as Athlone Town. And again, number 11, but I actually like this one. I like the combo. I like the way it's designed. Obviously, black and blue is a nice combo and the way it's designed. I was saying with the Longford jersey that, see the way you've got the black and blue there, guys, and the black is not as thick as the Longford jersey. I prefer that, to be honest. And I like the way it the sleeves come down. You've that little bit of white at the end, to be honest with you. So it's a nice jersey, and even though it's not even in the top 10, it's a jersey I like, which is interesting. So into the top 10, guys. Number 10, sound like Larry Gogan. And number 10, coming in at number 9. Number 10, I've gone for Treaty United. Just a nice jersey. And again, this is one where the sponsor really works well in it. It's kind of a subtle look, the sponsor, to be fair. And I like actually the way the crest is in the middle of this particular jersey. It works. The white and red stripes down, it works. It feels like it's more white overall, but then you get the red sleeves, which really, it's a nice combo. It really fits well together. There's also a bit of blue. I'm not sure if you can see that properly on the side. It comes around the back a bit. So number 10, I like that jersey. Number 9, we've gone for Shamrock Rovers, and I'd actually have this much higher only for the sponsor. I think the sponsor knocks it off a little bit. I think the HHH looks a bit too big. Of course, we understand you're going to have sponsors generally quite big. That said, the treaty one isn't the biggest, but it's a bit too sticky outy, the HHH. I'm sure they'd like that, but also the orange colour of the 888 doesn't fully go with the jersey for me. But apart from that, I do like the jersey. Green and white hoops. Can't really go wrong when it comes to Shamrock Rovers, but there's a nice little design on the green bits as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I like that one generally. But probably knocked off 3 or 4, maybe even more places. Only for the sponsor. What's that? Number 9. Yeah, number 8. I've gone for the Saints, St. Patrick's Athletic. Initially, when I saw this, I wasn't mad. I thought the sponsor really didn't go with it, but as time went on, it's not too bad at all. It does fit. You've got a few little specks in the red jersey as well, and I like the way the collar is. There's a little bit of kind of gold in the collar. And with Pats, it's a bit of a classic because you've got your white sleeves, the Ajax style sleeves. And I always, with Pats, I always like them with the white sleeves, basically. I think it's classic Pats. And that's where bows are missing in their jersey, for example. But I wouldn't like it if it didn't have the white sleeves as much. It wouldn't feel like classic Pats. But it's a nice jersey overall. And yeah, coming in at number 8. At number 7 is their rivals, Dublin rivals, Shelbourne. And again, yeah, I like this one. I like the collar. I like the sleeves, the way it's designed. There's a little rim around it. Very simple, but I like it. And You can see a lot of design in the red jersey as well. If you look at it, like different shades of design, different colors and that. Obviously red, but different shades of red. And then you've got the white speck coming down a little bit as well. And sometimes I think that can be a bit much in jerseys, but if it's subtle like this, it's really nice. And I don't think the sponsor, it's fine, I think, the sponsor, to be honest with you. It seems to blend well in the jersey, and the tree could be a disaster potentially when you say we're going to put a tree, on the jersey kind of a thing. But no, it works well because it's, the way it's white, it blends in well, and I think it's a nice one. And at number 6, then we have a Drogheda United. Now, I think the one last year arguably is nicer, but they've done a good job on this one, because when you have a really nice one, I think it can be hard sometimes to replicate the next year. And no, this is nice again. The claret and blue works well. That kind of dark claret, really. The Drogheda Credit Union, yeah, it does blend well into the jersey, I have to say. It works well. And Umbro have done a good job on the sleeves, I think, as well. I do like, some people don't like that, but I do like the way the Umbro, as you can see, the logo actually comes around the sleeves, and you can see that in pretty much all the Umbro jerseys. And I think it works well on pretty much all of them. So claret and blue works well here, and I like the way the blue does come up right up to basically there on your shoulder, essentially near your neck. And yeah, that's Drogheda number 6. Into the top 5. Who have we got? You could argue a lot of unfancy teams in real life. But actually Finn Harps have snuck their way into the top 5 here. And I think the last few years have rated their jerseys pretty poorly, I would say. They haven't been some of my favourite jerseys, Finn Harps, but I like this one this time. It's got a classy look. You might argue, okay, it's a little bit plain or whatever, but it works. And I like the shade of blue they have in it as well. It's hard to see, but if you look closely as well, they have, again, you've got a bit of a subtle different color coming into it as well, combo. And the what they call it, color is fine as well. I'm not mad about the Bose colors, but possibly one of the worst colors. But this collar, yeah, very good collar, whatever. And yeah, I mean, it's a nice jersey. I think Guild, it just blends in as well again. So, I think it's a classy jersey. And as I say, Finn Harps into the top 5. Where's my list? Number 4. I've got for Waterford FC, and I think for the last few years, did it win it last year? Someone might tell me in the comments. I might have had number 1, but they're doing a good job in their jerseys, that's for sure. Away kits as well, I have to say. And I've waited for basically the one to come out with the actual sponsor, and I think the sponsor, DG Foods, it blends in brilliantly to the jersey here, and I think I like this jersey. It was hard to get an image, by the way, just the jersey for some of these teams, and Waterford was no different, particularly with the new sponsor. But again, nice jersey. I like the way, again, the Umbro crest is actually it's embedded almost into the jersey, to be fair. And I don't know what to say, because it's just a nice jersey. Blue and white, subtle bits of white and blue always work really well for me personally. So number 4. Number 3. Now this is interesting. So I'll tell you why. This was very close. I mean, very close to number 1. But I think the sponsor kills it a little bit. Wexford. I love the colour. It's obviously black. I'm not mad about pink in jerseys, but a bit of subtle pink with the black works very well. You can see it on the collar, which is a nice collar actually, and the bottom of the sleeves. The type of material is really nice as well. I'm not really sure what you call that. Someone might tell me in the comments, but you can see, a bit of speck coming through, a bit of white speck coming through in the jersey as well, which is nice. Really nice, number 3. But I think the Wallace in the middle, it doesn't do it any favors. I think this could have been number 1 only for the Wallace. It just looks weird or something. Just Wallace, that kind of way. It's just, for me, it doesn't look the best. Obviously, you know what I mean. The sponsor is the sponsor, and Mick Wallace, etc. But I think this is definitely one of those jerseys that's nicer without the sponsor. I think if someone said, "Here's a Wexford jersey with or without the sponsor," I think I'd take the one without the sponsor. But it's a really, really nice jersey. It was very close for me to being number 1, basically. Now, number 2, I wonder if people have guessed which 2 are left. Interesting. But number 2, I've gone for UCD. Very, very classy jersey, this one. It's a beautiful jersey. I mean, it's I don't know what to say really, but the O'Neills.com, yeah, it just fits perfectly. Obviously, O'Neills are the makers and sponsors, but nice shade of blue, nice shade of dark blue as well. They really work well together. I like the little, see the founded 1895 down the bottom as well, guys. A nice little touch. It just works very well. And again, there's a bit of spec coming through the actual jersey as well. And it's just nicely designed. And this, yeah, I'm a fan of that jersey. It's a really nice jersey. But number one, and if I did this at the start of the season, I'd probably still have this number one. And I've gone for Galway United's home kit. Really like this home kit. Maroon and gold. The gold blends brilliantly into the maroon, in my opinion. And it really works well with the Comer Group Ireland sponsor. Again, having the crest in the middle works. O'Neills do this one as well. And I just love the gold trim everywhere. You've gold coming across the shoulders, obviously. You've gold on the sleeves at the bottom and the gold down the side. And it works really well with the maroon. I'm not sure if someone had told me without thinking and looking, they'd have a maroon jersey with gold on it. I couldn't picture it working, but it has worked. Our away one's lovely as well, by the way. But I think it's worked brilliantly, and I just think it's a lovely, lovely jersey. And for me, that wins. That's number one. So, as I said, from 19 to 1, I'd say there was only 3 or 4 that I really didn't like. Sligo one is a bit unlucky because it's based on it's last year's jersey, so that kind of just, you know, takes the freshness out of it a bit. But I think I'd have it much higher up otherwise. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. You don't have to list all 19, but maybe list your top 5 jerseys. I'll go through the top 10 again very quickly. Treaty United number 10, Shamrock Rovers number 9, St Patrick's Athletic number 8, Shelburne number 7, Drogheda number 6. Into the top 5, Finn Harps 5, Waterford 4, Wexford 3. That sponsor just takes a little bit out. And even at that number 3, UCD number 2, and Galway United number 1. So guys, again, let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to name your list, top 10, top 19 if you like, but give us a top 3 or top 5 at least anyway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit your bell notification button so you don't miss a video. And once again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck.